baby, I want my love like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. Right now I'm looking at you and it's hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell. You don't know. You don't know you're beautiful. If only you saw what I could see, you'd understand why I want you so desperately. Right now I'm looking at you and I can't believe. Plugging my curling iron in. Alright, let's see. Get something going here. Telling all I know now is spray and conditioner. Now let's do toner. We have toner. I think my spray toner's over there. I have collagen. I'll just do under my eyes, on my forehead and my chin. And then we'll do our purple cabbage. We don't really know what it is, but it's pretty and somebody gave it to me and I like to. I put it on my cheeks. I put it pretty much everywhere that I don't put the collagen, is what I do. So then I have like the same amount of stuff everywhere. Then this is also collagen, but it's like specifically eye cream, so I put just a little just under each eye. I dot it like this so it's not clumpy. Okay, I do the same thing over here. And sometimes I'll do it on the top of my eye, but I don't think it really matters. Okay. If only you saw what I could see, you'd understand why I want you so. Do you not chat with your chat? What do you mean? Sure. What do you want to chat about? That's the first thing you said, right? And I answered you. How are you doing, Lainey? But I mean, I'm getting ready for work. So, well, it's the first thing that I saw. I'm an autistic creator that works full time that has been severely bullied on the app, that has not been able to keep any moderators because my moderators were being paid by criminals to do really sick things. So I have healed the best I can. I have therapy today. I have a psychiatry appointment today. And I work all day long and I have to be there like within an hour. So I'm getting ready really fast and come in here to be with y'all because I just had my service dog of 13 years stolen by that same group of people. And so I'm getting up every day and holding it together. And I need y'all in my life. So yes, I would love to chat with you and talk to you if you have something to say. If I don't see it, it's because people have messed with my settings and things. People I loved and trusted took advantage of me for money. And so I'm doing the best that I can. I got it at a thrift store after I had all my things stolen for like a quarter. It's kind of itchy, but I got it tied up, and just to get ready, it's not too bad. But it's not one I could wear all day. But thank you. I like the uniqueness of it as well. But yeah, if I miss something, I think that's one thing they use to tear me down on this app in the first place. Is because I do have autism, and they would lie to people and say that I don't, and when I can't process the way they want me to, or see, they act like they were helping me, and they would do really shady shit to control my platform. That's what the King crew and this people, they're all together. Burr Baby, J Wag, World Champ, they all run in this circle. Like, and I saw Keen make a video saying that he didn't know that Randy Baby lady or whatever. Randy Baby and Burr Baby were the two that he paid to target me and act like they were like helping when I was going through the abuse. And Burr Baby like was crying and apologizing and saying Keen's making me like exploit you with balls. She's the one who doxed my address when Indian called the cops on me there. They all did so many illegal things, and I have screenshots of them yesterday, all in the same box together after I prophesied that they were doing this with my stolen dogs to get popular and get coins, and there they all were, exactly like I prophesied. And like what that Burr Baby, she's like Jeffrey Epstein's girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, where she like pretends to help autistic women. And like I even had visions from her sister who had passed on, and she's like when we were friends, and I would share that with her, and she would take advantage of my gifts and my prophecy, and then turn around and go get money from guys like Indian and King, their payouts like to her. And yet she's sitting in boxes and collecting coins, exploiting me for having my things stolen. Like she's like a Jelaine Maxwell. It's gross. But, and she told me, she said that's what she was doing. She had lost her job, and Indian and Keen had paid her to set that up with Boss Hog. And she pretended to be my friend to get that info and got the diamond art. And then now she's been on their side for a year working with Ginseng and Keen, and they pretended to not like each other and then worked together to exploit me, and both paid money to buy pictures of me when I mean, Keen couldn't get them himself, so he paid Boss Hog to do it. Like, this is all so sick and disgusting. And then they tried to make it look like I wanted to be exploited. The fuck? Who would want that? Like, I went 5 years through homelessness without ever exploiting myself or selling a picture. And these jackasses decide they want to exploit me on the internet. So Burr Baby helps them. And like when I'm trusting her as a friend and showing her around my place, she used it to look it up on Airbnb and give the address to Indian because Keen and Indian paid her. And now she makes money. You know, like that's exploitation of an autistic homeless woman. It's disgusting. And if you're proud of yourself for working with dirt bags to try to unautistic me and keep me homeless so y'all can make money, like, it's gross to me, but do your thing, girl. Do your thing. But Keen definitely did know Randy Baby and Burr Baby. He paid them to do the weird, shady shit they were doing, pretending like they were caring about other women to lure them into his grasp so they could do this weird, illegal shit. But y'all are about to see a lot you really wouldn't have ever imagined. And you're going to wish you had to listen to me. Okay, Loner, I hope you have a good day. Tell him all I know now. Shout it from the rooftop. Everyone will know who all of them are soon enough, because I'm going to make a documentary to make sure None of them are ever able to exploit anyone on this app ever again. And what they do can really cause harm to thousands of people's lives. And I will make sure it doesn't happen. That people like Mama Tot and Keen and Slot and Burr Baby and K-Cat and Dixie and Purple Picket and Nancy do not get to target and exploit victims off the app by posing as a fake DV charity and all money, like collect money to help DV victims, and then wait till somebody gets the shit kicked out of them and pretend to help them and get online and turn the story to try to make the victim the one that's in trouble. The fuck is going on this app? And then you pay for that person's pictures, and then you take phone calls and try to change their diagnosis to make yourself look better. Fuck all of you. God's got it. I forgive you, but what you've done is so disgusting and wrong. I call judgment on every single one involved, really. Because now that I've seen the whole picture, it's so gross. Like, it's so gross what these grown adults were involved in. Like, I knew some of it from the prophecy. I knew it was a fake charity, but I had no idea the extent of, like, the sexual exploitation, the racketeering that was going on this app that is getting paid and glorified to people like Indian and Keen and Sly and Mama Tot. And y'all are giving these people money to exploit their victims. You're disgusting for that. Then they steal everything I own. The cops just look the other way. Oh, it's okay because enough people on the internet don't like this girl. They all called in and said they don't, so we can let whatever happened to her. Illegal, immoral, and God has seen it all happen. Yet here I am, shining, living my best life. Didn't work out the way y'all thought it was going to go now, did it? Like my new earrings. Somebody from at work gave them to me. And another friend gave me this bracelet. Hang on, let me grab my hairspray. And tonight I'm sitting around here watching airplanes take off and fly, trying to figure out which one you might be on and why you don't love me anymore. go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk a mile along the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. Good morning. I'm getting ready for work, and then I have therapy and a psychiatry appointment today that I got to book by myself with my insurance. It's going to be like over the phone, like video chat or whatever. But it's after work today, so that'll be good. I'll start therapy and start working with a doctor just to kind of work through the things I've gone through with gang stalking and homelessness and having all my things stolen by a fake domestic violence charity that I trusted the women in that were actually helping my abusers and helped aid in stealing every fucking thing I own 3 times, including my documents, and pretending to help me get license. Like Mama Tot said she was going to help me get a license, and when I text her all the information, and a judge can subpoena our phone records showing this. After I gave her all the information, they had that TMH lady in their box that night, but she never helped me. And a judge can subpoena all that. And see, I'm telling the motherfucking truth. I swear on my children, on my stolen dog. That's the truth. That stuff really happened. She pretended she was advocating and helping me with Slut. She was involved. And when I said I had that info linking her to Slut, TMH broke in my room, told everybody that she was my sister, showed videos of Mama Tot to corroborate it. And y'all can keep riding it down for that narcissist all you want, but if you look at the truth, and a judge can pull up our phone calls, pull up our records, pull up how her and Slut fudged those phone calls, and it will all be true what I'm saying. No, I have not. What they've done to my, like with stealing my dog and my things and my Pawpaw's Bible and my contacts, it's so illegal, it's so wrong, and God has seen it all. They are not getting away with it. But I'm rebuilding like a phoenix from the ashes, and I'm working every day to be what God wants me to be. And I'm trusting his plan, but I miss my dog every single day. And knowing that I had a place for him within a week after everything they did to me, they still did very illegal things and never returned anything. Yes, I do very much. It's very hard. But I have just kept going for him. I know that that's all he would want, is for me to not let it make me crazy and keep going and prove that I'm not who these people have made me out to be. They are. They're exactly who they made me out to be. They're the scammers. They're the liars. They're the ones that was running the fake charity, and I'm the one with the gift of prophecy that saw it. So they turned it on me, tried to make me the scapegoat when I had zero record. I'd never done nothing wrong. They did lots of illegal things to exploit me and make me look like the wrong one. And it's all recorded. And there's people that know in group chats that I was set up for over 1,000 things. And instead of taking up for me, they take payouts. And then they have all their minions like message my followers and lie about my dog and tell untruths and do disgusting things to try to sway their false narrative They come to my lives, stalk out my people, message them, tell them not to support me, tell them like evil things about lies about my dog and what happened, and that lady that I haven't seen since I met one time as a teenager, but because she got Mama Tot to slander my name and lie about my homelessness, lie about my education, lie about my diagnosis, let me trust her, and then fudge fucking phone calls when I thought she was a domestic violence advocate with SWAT, but they were running a fake charity the whole time. But all these things I'm telling you about her lying and pretending to get me a license so they could get the info, and then stealing my social security card, all that info and stuff, and acting like they were helping me get housing. It's all true. It's all online recorded. Like, here I took videos with Maggie saying Mama Tot and Slut told her to help me get housing, so I came here to Ohio with her before she stole my dog's vest and then came to another state for Indian Outlaw and dropped it off to show me they were stalking me in person and online. And Maggie set that up with Slot and Indian Outlaw and Dixie from the beginning. They had all that planned where she had drove down here in the beginning. There's messages between them. This whole thing that y'all have fallen for, it goes so deep. They have thousands of people like Nancy and SWAT and Anna and people behind the scenes working for this group. They were all working with TMH. They were all talking to her on the phone. And that Joe, my half brother, I cut off for abuse like 24 years ago. He used to beat the shit out of me, hit me with wire hangers, pinch me, call me names. So I cut him completely out of my life. I haven't seen her or talked to him. Then he's another one Mama Tot had in her box, acting like he knows me. When I cut him off for abuse 24 years ago, and the only reason I trusted that bitch is because she said she cut her family off for abuse. So I was like, okay, well, we can work together on this. I never in a million years thought she'd turn and work with the people I cut off 24 years ago. The fuck? For money and attention online? Wild behavior. And you're the mother figure of the internet? Yeah, it explains a lot. About like the mama I am. But I'm breaking curses and not picking out that behavior ever again. I'm doing it myself. I'm not trusting in nobody. I'm just getting up and working. When, like yesterday, I got hurt really bad. I had a board like slide into my leg, and I could have like taken action over it. But I'm like, no, I just gotta get up, keep working, keep going, and hobble along because I don't give up. I never have. All these false narratives in me to make these other women look like they're telling the truth have never been right. They never will be. You're gonna hear me roar louder. When I start therapy today, you just watch out for the healed version of me. This is just the healing version. But today I start therapy and psychiatry. And I had a doctor's appointment the other day to start working on my infection. And I'm going to start trying to get my tooth pulled and get my contacts because that TMH lady stole my contacts and Dixie broke my glasses. And she punched me in the face. Oh my God. Our society is so fucking backwards, y'all. We can fix it, but it's up to you to be the change. Hey, Bilal, how are you? I'm amazing. I'm getting ready for work. What are you doing? Used to bite my tongue and hold my breath. Scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I stood quietly, agreed politely, and held me down. But I got up, already pushing off the dust. Hear my voice. Hear that sound. Like thunder gonna shake the ground. Held me down. I got up, already pushing off the dust. Hear my voice, hear that sound. Like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down. I got up. Get ready, 'cause I've had enough. I've seen it all. I see it now. I've got the eye of the tiger, the fighter, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. The crazy thing is, I told them, God said, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. And I come here with a whole prophecy, plop it in their lap, and instead of listening, they tried to make me the bad guy when I was helping them. It seems silly to me, but people are weird on this planet. For real. But I'm okay with being weird. I'd rather be weird. Plus, Harley Quinn says normal is just a sitting on the dryer. Oh, that's very sweet. My heart always wants to see you too. You have a beautiful face. You should be in the movies. Thank you, Bilal. I'm glad that you see my real heart and not the one these mean people try to make up on the internet to keep people from realizing how awesome I am. They try though, bless their heart. I mean, hundreds of thousands of people trying to prove that one person who is handling their shit every day while they're not is bad is very awkward and strange to watch. But I got my popcorn. I don't have time to eat it because I'm too busy working while they're all exploiting me online for money, trying to say I'm the bad guy. It is awkward though. It is. I have to admit, it is like, what the what? Maybe they need therapy too. I start today, and I suggested to any of my gang stalkers that need a hobby, if you're able. If not, like, at least talk to somebody like yourself in the mirror and say good things and then choose better behavior. That's all I can tell you. That's what I did, and it's changed my whole world. And then it's like what people say or do doesn't affect me anymore. I just keep living my life. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I got Look, I got some new earrings somebody gave me at my work, and then another friend gave me this pretty bracelet, and it matches my shirt. I got her yesterday, but God bless me because it could have been a lot worse. And I iced it, and I'm feeling a lot better. Yeah. God is sending me my spirit team from every angle, not the fake DV group that pretended to be there for me, but the real angels on this earth are coming in now to stand behind me as I expose the real demons on this earth, which are the crews of gang stalkers that profit on TikTok by tearing other artists down and work together to destroy others so they can keep rising, like Keen and Slot and Mama Tot and J-Wag and World Champ and all these weirdos that step on the heads of others and get people like Alpha to exploit me and then try to tear them down so they can all get attention. And Burr Baby and that Randy lady is behind all of it because they're like Keen and World Champ and all them's like they're like Jeffrey Epstein guys, you know, and they want to like exploit women and get their noodles, whether they want to give them up or not. And they get these creepy guys to like come in and act like they're the girls' boyfriends and stuff. Then they pay for it, and then they act like they're big dogs. And then they have these women like Burr Baby and Randy like act like they're the girls to exploit women with disabilities or homeless women or whatever the case may be. And they act like they're befriending them, but they're trying to get their info, find out where they are. They call the police on them to make them feel insecure. That's when I called the police on me. And then Boss Hog was like, yeah, he knows where you are. I have to protect you. And that's how they got those images that they exploited to try to make money off of me as a homeless autistic woman that trusted this group of people that all turned and used my trust to exploit me, make money, get in boxes, and continue making money off of making me look like the bad guy when they were the ones doing the felony level shit. It's so weird. Ugh. But I'm just getting ready for work while they all sit in their boxes and exploit people all day. It's just, why do y'all pay for that? I think you're brainwashed. Get it out of you. Be gone, demons. Quit supporting pedos on this app. That's what y'all are doing. Y'all are supporting traffickers and people who are money laundering like World Champ, Big King. They're all doing it. Y'all are allowing it. Hey, Diane, how are you? And I told y'all Slot was running the fake DV charity a year ago. Y'all kept funneling money into it. So it makes me think like a lot of you knew there was something bad going on in the first place. Because why would some girl on the internet tell y'all she had a prophecy about a lady stealing money from a fake DV charity and put herself at risk for no reason and then be right? Idiots. I was right. Look up Amy Downs on the internet. Fake DV charity scam where she stole over $1 million. I prophesied that over a year ago, y'all. About 700 times. And Mama Tot came on and said, Tabitha's saying that the sky is blue and Amy's saying the sky is red and the sky is red. Y'all remember that? But now she doesn't really know her. She didn't have anything to do with Slot. But back then, there's a video recording of her saying exactly that. Y'all who ride at dawn, do y'all remember that? Probably not. Probably not. So I've been writing my characters for my SNL skit. I'm still making it on the show. And I've got lots of material now. Because my biggest character was like a woman who pretended to be a church lady from the South to help others non-judgmentally, but was actually the most judgmental in the world. And what's so funny is it was before I met Slot and Mama Tot, but it was a prophecy. And now I'm developing the characters a lot. Some say love is a rainbow. Like love. What's going on here? Good morning. How are you, Bailey? My hair is like the healthiest it's ever been, but also I'm shedding all over the place. But it's okay because I got so much hair, like I really don't. It's a lot to curl, so if a few need to fall out, that's okay. And they're not breaking, they're like coming all the way out, I guess, in my curling iron. I'm great. How are you, April? Just getting ready for work. Well, I've learned to look at it like this. Like, we're taking that light out into the world and being the difference that we're wanting out there, and then looking for the beauty around us. So instead of looking at it like, oh, I'm going to work, look at it like, what can happen today that's going to help raise the vibration? What can happen today that's going to help make us all come together? Instead of looking for what's going to make it worse, what's going to divide us, go out there and look at it like, what can I do to put us one step closer to like living in a beautiful world? And if we all look at life that way, I promise you, it would get better. If you go out there and you look at it like, It's gonna be crappy. It is. It is. I promise. Because I had that attitude for a really long time, and it was. I went from grad school to homelessness. I messed everything up. I became the victim of gang stalking. And today I start therapy and psychiatry with insurance from my job. And because I didn't give up, even when things got hard, I chose positive affirmations over the past year and a little longer. And I kept going and like focusing on positivity. And now my world is getting different. My gang stalkers are being exposed. My prophecies are coming true. I have a good environment and I enjoy going to work. I have things that are hard there. It's overwhelming a lot being autistic and looking at things different, but I am trying to do my part and my growth to overcome what I've been through, talk things through, learn to accept myself the way I am, to accept others the way they are, and communicate regardless, and not communicate sometimes when I don't want to. And I'm doing better. And y'all know I really shouldn't be better with all the things that mean people have done to me. I should be in a ditch, just giving up. Like, oh no, they took my dog and all my stuff, I gotta quit. But that ain't me, it never was me. They made up a fake version of me they thought they could defeat. But they're messing with the chosen one, and I have been on this path knowing what was going on before they struck at me, and I told them, I'm chosen for this. I'm going to help end gang stalking. I'm going to help end homelessness, and y'all coming at me is a real bad idea. And they did it anyway, and now I think that if you search Amy Downs, you'll just see they probably shouldn't have came at me. But they did. Some of them are still trying it, but bless their hearts. How did that go for Alpha? Not very well. But it doesn't end there. What's so cute? Never mind. Y'all find out. No, Debbie, I did not. They are very evil people, and they never gave him or any of my stolen property back. And unfortunately, the cops were extremely crooked in this situation and in Marsh County, North Carolina. There was a lot of illegal things that happened, and I was not even allowed to make reports because of my situation. I called and said I'm an autistic woman that they like exploited. They pretended they were helping get housing. They stole my social security card, got me arrested under the wrong last name and date of birth. I want to at least make a report about this lady posing as my family and stealing my thing. They would not let me. They would not let me. I called the detective. I told them, like, I don't know this lady. She shouldn't have taken my things. Nobody ever gave me a number where she was at. Nobody ever told me my things were in storage. All these things are lies that y'all have put on here to try to make it look one way or another. But none of it's the truth. And, like, I can speak the truth and not fear, like, getting in trouble for slander because I'm telling the truth. And if any of my phone calls are traced what I'm saying about like things like with Mama Tot pretending to help me get a birth certificate and getting all that info, and her and Slot in the box with TMH that night, and then she never helped me. She turned on me right after that. I mean, everything that happened that I'm telling the truth about, and y'all are all covering for her because you all write it down. It's still wrong. It's still, she has lied to y'all. She has led me astray. She has pretended to advocate for me after abuse and then worked with my abusers. And then y'all have let her make me look like the bad guy, change my diagnosis, have her say that this lady was my sister so that lady could show videos of her, take all my things. And instead of getting an apology or her helping me get my dog back, she just acts like I'm the problem. I offered to pay her back for those stupid fucking groceries right after she exploited me in that situation with Sarah. She never told y'all that, did she? And she lied about me not going to college. She lied about me, like, not being autistic. They fudged phone calls, and if the judge shows the whole phone calls, y'all will see I'm telling the truth. I'm not, Debbie. I'm not. I wasn't. I reached out to her and told her what it was like trying to go from grad school to homelessness out and work my way out, and I was willing to do anything it took. Yes, Mama Tot was the one that I talked to on the phone that said she was helping me get a birth certificate in Kansas. And then yes, she was working with Slot when Slot and TMH called Dollar General, made sure I didn't get my refund, and got on that night and tried to make me look like the scammer. And y'all, last week, over a year later, or like a couple weeks ago, I was returned that money because they saw I was telling the truth. Yes, and the reason I didn't get it back then is because when I told Mama Tot what happened, she told Slot, and Slot and TMH called Dollar General and told them I was a scammer, so I didn't get my money. But when it was investigated, it was shown that I was telling the truth. So I got my money back, and that's when I dyed my hair. So they all lied. And then what they did with Big Keen, they paid him to lie because Dixie and Slot had set all that up pretending to have a camper for me in the first place. Then they did the same thing with Ginseng and had him lie about having a camper. That's when I headed that way, and they were setting me up trying to get me in a mental institution. And instead of y'all holding them accountable for them using this fake charity to traffic me, y'all made me the bad guy. And it's fucked up. And now my things have been stolen, yet I get up, start over, I work my ass off, I'm doing everything I can, and y'all still let them exploit me, let them do what they've done with my pictures. You support their live streams, and you do creepy shit. You're backdoor pedos for all I care. If you're supporting people like World Champ and J-Wag and Alpha and Ginseng and their pretend fights and their mess to get y'all's coins, using my misfortune with my dog being stolen for them to make coins, and calling me the scammer, it's the biggest scam on TikTok. Ugh. I haven't cashed out in over a year. I give everything back, and then I give some of my paycheck to disabled creators, to homeless creators, to autistic creators, to anyone that is out there trying, because I've always been that kind of person. And like, the evil people made me out to be this, that, and the other because it suited their narrative. But I don't claim it. All right, Bilal, I love you. I'll see you later. Good morning, beautiful friend. I hope you're amazing. I have to get off here in about 5 minutes to go to work. I got hurt yesterday. I'm not sure if you heard about it, but it could have been a lot worse. I'm okay, but I've got like a huge knot, but I'm fine. I can walk it off. Okay, I'll see you later. I'll try to stop by and see you when I get off work. Oh, well, I have therapy today at like a couple hours after I get off, and then I have a psychiatry appointment, and then I'll get on either tonight or in the morning when I'm getting ready for work. All right, I love you guys so much. I hope y'all have a good day. I gotta head off for work now, but I'll see y'all either tonight or early in the morning when I get ready tomorrow. And just keep praying for me as I continue to try to expose the truth about a lot of things and continue to walk through to end gang stalking and help stop bullying, help end homelessness. I'm still on the same path I was on when I started this journey 3 years ago. I still believe in the same prophecies. I still serve the same God. And I'll see y'all this afternoon. I love you.